Hello, welcome to a new format of Pepe, or as we would like to call them, Ariadne, Pepe, or Draco Pals, whatever you wish to call them. And we're playing here Monarchs with me piloting on the left, Danny Boy YGO on the right. He opens Luster Ariadne, the one of Luster. Yep, that's not one word of a lie, people. That is a Luster Ariadne turn one. Now the idea is that building this deck, what you do is, since everyone kind of wants to blind second this format with the new adjusted list, in theory, you know, Mermails, Cosmo, Monarchs, probably better to just go second this format. And so Danny and us have been kind of talking about, well, why not just build a deck that works going forward, playing for first. So you can see his hand isn't particularly amazing turn one. I mean, he still has that Ariadne combo, etc., etc. Solemn set to Dweller as well. His Dweller is pretty decent against Monarchs. And yeah, so I'm drawing to with Pan here, revealing Kuraz, searching out Dominion. So I think I have like double Stormforth in my hand. So what I'm planning to do here is just Stormforth, summon Kuraz, and pass. Activate Dominion. Hope he can't do anything. The Dweller isn't bothering me at all right now because I'm gonna have Dominion live. I can't use the effect because otherwise it would just get Solemn Strike, and I won't have a Tribute Summon monster on the field for the Dominion to stay up. So I wasn't really too salty at all about him opening Ariadne, the one of Luster. Like, it was really an underwhelming opening. The deck is really underwhelming, but this is what really annoys me. He tribute summons the one of Monkey Board that he just top decked, and if you control a tribute summon monster, you can access your extra deck. So that kind of pissed me off. But I mean, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't feel like I could have done this any better. I mean, leaving Ariadne up was probably like leaving Dweller up was probably fine. In hindsight, I did have a Pantheism in the graveyard, so probably was incorrect to Stormforth the Dweller, the Ariadne instead of the Dweller. I forgot like midway that I can't attack over monsters, so it was irrelevant. Well, it wasn't irrelevant, it was just pointless. So anyway, he summons Ouroboros. Apparently that's good this format. I have a Veiler in hand, but there's no point in me using Ouroboros because all I have in hand is 2 Idea and Veiler. So that means like if I'm losing a card regardless, so I might as well let him hit. Like if I Veiler it, I lose the Veiler. But if he uses Ouroboros, there is a chance that he'll hit one of my Ideas, and I only need 1. So it's really irrelevant to Veiler the Ouroboros here. So I'm thinking for a while. I'm thinking, you know, can I do anything? I stupidly set Veiler instead of Idea, and realizing that's what left me in a position to get OTK'd. I could have top decked into something afterwards. I don't really know what I could have top decked into, to be honest with you. That Dweller, of course, really hurt as well because, you know, I couldn't use Pantheism to search out. Like, I don't even know what I could have searched out that would have been good. Like, I could have searched out Prime and then got an extra draw to like try top deck something. I can't really think of what would have been good, but I should have set one of the Ideas and then Veilered the Ouroboros, so it meant that I couldn't get OTK'd. So that was a misplay on my part. It probably would have maybe made a difference. I'm really salty at this point. I mean, don't forget I had 2 1-offs opened on me, so I get a little tilted. I tilt really easily. Sorry people, sorry friends, don't be mad at me. But anyway, game 2, fresh new head, clear mind. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna wreck shit up. I open Absolutely Broken here. Idea combo, set up with the Dominion, Erebus on the hand. I believe I can set Sanctum as well. I side artifacts against MM. I haven't actually changed my side deck yet because well, I just haven't had time to like think about the new format stuff. We played this locals, and it was like Daddy just wanted to play new Cosmo. Sorry, not Cosmo. Where the hell did that come from? He just wanted to play like new format to test, regardless of the fact that there was people running around with full power MM. So he just wanted to test out the build and stuff. I mean, Monarchs don't change post ban list, so it was good for him to test against me. He activates Summoner Monk here, activates the Wizard, pops itself and the Scale, so he can get Turtle and Keyboard. I feel like it probably would have been better for him to like search out Turtle and Lizard draw, so that he could just like Pot of Greed and... Oh, well, actually, no, he already had it in hand. Never mind, my mistake. So he draws 2, trying to like, you know, see if he can make a combo here. See if he can do anything to draw into an out. And he does, he draws the Dark Hole. But that's not too bad because, like I said, I'm starting artifacts, so all I need to do is Sanctum. So he activates Keyboard on resolution. I'm going to Sanctum, and he's just going to get locked under Scythe. I mean, extra decks are just so battered by Monarchs. You have Dominion. I side Artifact. I'm probably not going to side them next format just because extra decks aren't going to be too prevalent. So it's kind of pointless to do that. I mean, I don't want to dedicate 5 cards to my extra deck to play against what is essentially Rogue. Maybe not Rogue. I mean, I wouldn't count Pepe out. I wouldn't count them out just yet. But I do feel like the combos they do are really underwhelming. At least until Giant Hand gets reprinted, or you already own a Giant Hand. If you do already own a Giant Hand, you're psycho, or you're really good at the game. You either won it or you bought it. And if you bought it, you're probably a psycho. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I have Eidos in graveyard, I have Idea in graveyard, I have a Dominion up, so realistically I should be able to OTK here. I can Stormforth one, Erebus the other, attack for game, and that's kind of what I do here. Well, I have to, like, first of all, I have to tribute summon whatever I have in my hand first. I have a Thestalos in my hand, I don't know why. I play Thestalos just because you need to play big Monarchs. Because I see people playing things like 9 big Monarchs, and it's like, how the hell do you not brick playing 9 Monarchs? Like, that's, if you play 9 Monarchs, you have a 25% chance to not open a big Monarch with Upstart Goblin in your opening 5 card hand. Like, you're gonna lose 25% of your game because you don't open a Tribute Summon monster. So I play a few more Tribute Summon monsters like Thestalos. It's not terrible. It's just, you know, it's just extra monsters, you know. I try aim for playing about 12 Tribute Summon monsters, so it gives me about 15% chance with Upstart after resolving Pantheism to see a Tribute Summon monster. So anyway, Aether, Kuraz combo, pop his thing, attack with Scythe, Prime, and 2 big Monarchs for just a little bit over game actually. So I'm pretty happy with myself. I played that quite well. Game 3, we're starting off here. Of course, the standard Danny hands. Opening Luster Ariadne again, but you know, we're cool with that. It's fine. We don't mind, because you know, this is Team FarfaYGO. We're brave. We're confident. We believe in ourselves. Heart of the cards. You know, that kind of shit. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it. So yeah, he's he throws down Upstart, Pendulum summons a bunch of guys, Ariadne, Sorcerer, so he's gonna get 2 Solemns. I don't think he has targets, actually, because I feel like you would only play 4, therefore after 1 resolves you reveal 3 and you add 1, that means the second one can't have a target, so I feel like maybe you should play another counter trap. I heard them talking about a counter. I don't know anything about like this deck, so but I Veilered the Wizard. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have Veilered the Wizard because, like, he can't resolve Ariadne if assuming he plays 3 Solemns. 4 Solemns, sorry, so all you can do is like reveal 1. Actually, I've just had a brain fart, sorry. He can resolve Ariadne twice. I can't count. Please ignore that completely. Of course, Veilering it would have been the best option because he would just pop his Scales, get Ariadne, and get Monkey Board and Turtle. Draw, that would just be terrible. So Valor had to happen, without a doubt. So anyway, he omegas me. He hits Twin Twister at my hand. I'm pretty salty because I needed that for the back row and the solemns and stuff. It was like I think I have like idea in my hand, and I can't play around. I can't tribute someone without idea, so it's a little bit annoying. And he also has the instant fusion, so I kind of needed that Twin Twister to play around this. I think, I'm not sure. So anyway, I have no tribute summon monsters, I believe, in my hand, so that's kind of the issue. I think I have a Pantheism in my hand. Otherwise, if I don't have a Pantheism in my hand, it seems like kind of bad of me to search out Dominion unless I have a tribute summon monster. I think I must have a tribute summon monster. Okay, I take back the Dominion. So that means I probably don't have a tribute summon monster in my hand. If you don't have a tribute summon monster in your hand, the best thing to do would be to Pantheism and draw some cards. So I do activate Pantheism. Oh, okay, I do have a card. I do have a big monster in my hand. Never mind. Okay, moving on. Ignore me. So I Stormforth 1. I can't use the effect of Erebus, obviously, otherwise it just gets struck. I mean, I'm still in a bad position. He has Omega. He just crashes the Omega and then Pendulum summons, so it's not great for me. But he Pendulum summons like 1, so it's not like the best hand for him. But the problem is that Omega is gonna come back and like in his standby phase. When does it come back? My standby phase? I can't remember. Anyway, it's still a bad situation for me because I'm really low on resources. I have Twin Twister, but what's the point in Twin Twister at this stage? Like it's gonna hit strike, and the only way I can like get anything going now is what even is my hand at this point? I feel like it's not great. I feel like Erebus was my only tribute summon monster, which isn't too bad because if you have a Monarch spell or trap card in your hand, you can just what's it called? Oh Jesus, he's opened so broken. He used the Erebus effect. He used the Omega effect in graveyard to shuffle away itself and Omega into the extra deck, and then he instant fusions the Norden again, which I feel like is incorrect to play 2 Norden because like games shouldn't really last long enough for you to resolve 2 instant fusions, and they're kind of brick cards because if you like 1 instant fusion is obviously good, but you don't want multiples. So anyway, something gets hit out my hand there. I can't remember how. I think that came back at some point. That Omega came back at some point, probably. I've lost track. Sorry, but it's not a good situation, team. But you know, we're gonna try. We're gonna see what we can top deck. We're gonna see if we can make do. But I feel like it's not great of a situation right now, because Dweller is gonna stop Erebus from adding anything back, and yeah, it's probably losing point at this stage. So really, all I gotta say to you guys is, MM totally not dead here. As you can see, pretty strong deck still. Oh right, I just passed. No, that was broken. Yeah, so he's gonna play it out for the camera and he wrecks me. But yeah, no, as you can see, MM definitely not dead. I will have a profile up soon, and that's pretty much all I have to say, man. Okay, so thanks for watching as usual, and comment, like, subscribe. So foolish.